Hello, and welcome to the course registration session for STEM. Those students who are seeking a program of study under science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. My name is Erica Martin. Others on the team include Athena Andriokos, Kelvin Dean, Christina Foglia, John Ocasio, and Marissa Saxton. During this registration session, you'll be able to choose courses in order to add them to your schedule for the upcoming semester. Students under science or STEM can pursue an Associate of Science degree. It's a 2-year degree. You can choose an Associate of Science thinking about different types of concentrations. You can choose the pre-engineering concentration as a possibility. You can choose the Associate of Science degree with a biology concentration, or you can choose the Associate of Science degree with a general concentration. For students seeking a program interest not listed here, for example, computer science or astronomy or chemistry, we advise the student to select an Associate of Science degree with a general concentration. The general concentration can be tailored with the help of your program advisor to meet university needs for the program that you're interested in. Let's take a closer look at the general concentration under the Associate of Science. As you can see, we go to the main web page where there's an overview of the Associate of Science general concentration. We can click on Program Requirements and it takes us to the college catalog. Here we can get a more detailed description of this program. There's a summary of the program at the top. There's some contact information for the leadership for this program. And then we have courses. Every student completing an Associate of Science degree must complete the Arizona General Education Curriculum Requirement, the AJAC. Science students complete the AJAC-S for science. This involves 11 courses, roughly 35 credits or so. 2 from English composition, 2 from humanities and fine arts, 2 from biological and physical sciences. As you can see, there's a biology pair, a chemistry pair, and a physics pair. 1 from mathematics, which is calculus 1, 2 from social and behavior sciences, and 2 from the other requirements option, which is more math and or science. Also, the AJAC has special requirements, ICG, intensive writing, cultural diversity, and global awareness. Your program advisor can work with you to ensure that you complete these requirements while you're fulfilling the courses we just discussed at the top, which are part of the AJAC. Another part of this degree, of course, are core courses. As you can see, these were some of the classes listed at the top in the AJAC because lab sciences and math courses are general education courses, but they're also core courses for science students. Again, we have the biology pair, general biology 1 and 2, the chemistry pair, general chemistry 1 and 2, the physics pair, introductory mechanics and introductory electricity and magnetism, and then calculus 1. Some students need to take pre-calculus before they're ready to take calculus 1. And then major electives. Major electives are comprised of AJAC science courses, math courses above calculus, computer science courses, and second language courses if needed, which meet major requirements for your bachelor's degree, which are your university requirements. Your program advisor, again, can work with you to help you tailor these 19 to 23 credits based on your future program interests at the university. For example, if a student wanted to study computer science, we would make sure in these 19 to 23 credits that we recommend some computer sciences that the university would like for you to take while you're here. If a student's interested in chemistry, for example, we would recommend additional chemistry courses that the university would like for you to take while you're here at Pima. So work closely with your program advisor to fulfill your major electives. And then we have your required support courses. where you can take STU 100 or 107 at the beginning of your program, and then you can take STU 10 at the end of your program. STU 100 is a college success and career planning class. It goes over setting goals, managing your time effectively, how to study, memory and concentration, time management. So this is a great class to learn success skills early on. Or you can take STU 107. It has some of the same curriculum. However, it is designed for students who may not be sure of what they want to study at the university. So there's some career exploration in this course. As a matter of fact, you'll see one of these courses as recommendations for your upcoming semester to take. At the end of your time at Pima, you'll be required to take STU 210. This is a capstone class that helps you to apply for your future university, to walk through the admission process and to learn more about your future program. You can take STU 210 UA for the university-bound students, or those who want to attend a different university may take STU 210 UT. All of these areas together, the AJAC, the core courses and major electives, and the support courses, total 60 to 64 credits. By the way, your bachelor's degree at the university is 120 credits, so technically you're completing half of your degree here when you pursue the Associate of Science at Pima. Remember to read the information at the bottom of your program description. If you want to know more about the pre-engineering concentration, you can go to the catalog. Also, the biology concentration, you can review it in the catalog or talk to your program advisor and they can walk you through the requirements for each. So what makes you a STEM student? Well, you're a good fit for a career in science if you like to identify and define a problem, form a potential solution, test to see if it's correct, and interpret the results. These are all elements of critical thinking. It also requires the ability to communicate effectively in writing and person to person. It's also important to have a good grasp of mathematics. And how about a student who's pursuing engineering? Well, you want to be ready to learn advanced mathematical and scientific subjects. You want to be good at problem solving, and you want to be able to communicate effectively both in writing and person to person. If you struggle with any of these areas, just know that there's always room for growth, and we're here to help. Speaking of help, meet your advising team. As you can see, we are listed based on alpha split, and if you're watching this and your last name, for example, is between the letters I and L, you'll be assigned to me, Erica Merton. You can jot down my email address at this moment and prepare to send me an email later on to set up a future advising appointment. Take a moment to locate your alpha split based on your last name. Notice the name of the program advisor and the email address. Go ahead and take a moment to write down that contact information. I encourage you to reach out to your program advisor to set up an appointment for future advising needs. When you meet with your advisor, you'll have an opportunity to access an advising syllabus. The advising syllabus is a tool used to help you at the beginning of your time at Pima, working towards your associate degree, the middle of your time, and then the end of your time at Pima. Connect, continue, and complete. During each step, there are competencies or action steps that you can take to ensure your success. So make sure you bring your advising syllabus with you to all of your appointments with your program advisor. It's a great tool. Another great tool, of course, is My Pima. By now, you've had a chance to create your My Pima account and go into the portal and see all of the tabs there. Be sure to locate the My Email tab so that you can set up your email and read all of the important information coming from the college to your Pima email account. In My Pima, you can also register for courses, check your financial aid status, Look at all of the different resources we have to offer for students. Learn more about your program of study. See all the courses you need to take to complete your degree. And you can see the semester pathway. This is a guide to help plan out when to take classes. You can also see a semester by semester plan for your program of study. Notice my degree plan to the right. My degree plan will outline your program of study, which for you all is the Associate of Science. It'll outline the different categories of the degree, just as we saw in the catalog. However, it's specific to you. So as you complete certain categories, it'll turn the little circle next to the category from red to green, meaning that you've completed it. This is a great way to track your progress. You can work with your program advisor to help you learn more about my degree plan. Degree requirements are as follows. We talked about the AJAC. Every student who's transferring to university will complete the Arizona General Education curriculum. It's a 35 credit certificate comprised of 11 courses. They transfer to the Arizona State Universities, University of Arizona, Northern Arizona University, and Arizona State University. And not only science students, but liberal arts students and business students who are transferring complete the AJAC. And then there are students who are pursuing a different type of associate degree. It's a career or technical type of degree. And they take 5 classes in general education. And they are working towards an Associate of Applied Science, an AAS versus an AA. They're planning on maybe not transferring after attending Pima, but going on into a work setting. As part of the degree, we have our core courses. Programs have core courses, which are courses that provide a broad foundation for your program of study. For Associate of Science, those were math and science courses, if you recall. Support classes. Programs have required support classes, which provide additional knowledge and skills for your program of study. As you recall, those were student success courses for us seeking the Associate of Science. And then concentrations. Can anyone recall the 3 concentrations that are tied to the Associate of Science? Right, biology, pre-engineering, and general. Very good. Here is a list of your first semester class recommendations. For students pursuing science, we want you to take math. You can see in the first box, student success, which is in the second box, a writing course, which is in the third box, an AJAC social and behavior science course, and then an AJAC fine arts course. When we count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're recommending 5 courses. This is a full-time schedule. A full-time schedule works for the student who would like to complete their program within a 2-year time frame. If you'd like to pursue your program on a part-time basis, feel free to choose 2 or 3 of these courses rather than 5. Another piece of information to note is the different math course options. Some students are advised to take developmental math. Others are advised to take college level math. This has to do with your placement scores. You can see more about placement on the flyer to the right. The same with writing. Some students are advised to take Writing 101, others Writing 101S, depending on your placement. As you can see, there's a YouTube video that can walk you through how to search for these courses and add them to your schedule. When you're searching for courses, you want to know the difference between a prerequisite and a co-requisite and know what they are. A prerequisite is a course required before. For example, Writing 101 is a prerequisite for Writing 102. So you can't take Writing 102 until you've first taken Writing 101. A co-requisite is courses that should be taken at the same time. For example, if you want to take Math 92, you have to take the Math 092 LB course, which is the lab, and you have to take them both at the same time. Math 92 LB is the co-requisite for Math 92. Here's how you read the class schedule. Whether you're looking at the fall schedule, spring schedule, or summer schedule, you want to pay attention to all of these areas. The meeting dates and times, the modality, is it virtual, online, or hybrid? The status, the number of seats available, or is it waitlisted? Is there approval needed? Are there prerequisites or co-requisites? And as you look at all of those areas and you find a course that you're interested in or would like to add to your schedule, you can note the CRN number. So let's take a look here at Writing 101. Many entries will populate for Writing 101. This is an example of one entry. So the student would look at this entry for Writing 101. They can read information here under number 7. They can see the title, the number of credits, and the semester that we're looking at. The student wants to look at the days and times that it meets, Tuesdays and Thursdays for this course. This course also meets August to December. That's the full semester. We actually have courses that meet half the semester. So that's half the time, and they move at an accelerated pace. So make sure you know which kind of course you'd like to participate in. This course meets from 8:15 to 9:30 a.m. Well, maybe mornings work for you. For some students, they prefer an afternoon course. And then locate the campus. Desert Vista campus. That's a beautiful campus, but maybe I live close to downtown campus or Northwest campus. So I might want to look at a different entry for Writing 101 and take that course. It just depends on what the student needs are. Another thing to note is the method. This course is offered in person. However, I may want to take the course in a virtual format or online. The course is open, so if I'm interested in this course, I can certainly register for it. It's not closed or waitlisted, which means I can't take the course, or I have to put my name on the wait list and hope that a seat opens. We can see how the seats are filling up by looking at the number of seats available. And that is how you read the schedule of classes. If, for example, you wanted this particular writing course, make sure you jot down the CRN number. We'll learn more about that in a second as we watch the video. You'll do this for all of the courses recommended for you for this upcoming semester: writing, math, student success. Make sure your days and times don't overlap. And if you're taking classes at more than one campus, make sure you give yourself time to get to the other campus. How to register. You can go to My Pima Students and register and pay. Feel free to do that now. You can open up a tab and open up your My Pima and follow along with us. Once you're in register for classes, you can hit or click on the third bullet, register for credit classes, and it'll take you to our registration portal. And then you would click the appropriate semester, fall, spring, or summer. We can now watch a video to help us to figure out exactly how to look up and register for courses.
To search for and register for classes, log into your MyPima. Go to Students and Register and Pay. To search for classes, click on Online Class Schedule and scroll down. Make sure you have the correct term and location. For fall 2020, most classes will either be virtual or online. You can scroll or type in your code. For this example, we'll be doing STU 100. There are additional search criteria you can use to narrow down your search, and click Search. Scroll down to find a class that meets during a day and time that is interesting to you. Please note you will need the CRN number to register for the class, so please write it down. Notice the day, the dates, and the time. If your class is showing as virtual, it means you will be meeting with your professor and other students at that time virtually. If the class is listed as online, it is asynchronous and you will not need to meet at specific times. Make sure the class is open and that there are seats available. come back to your My Pima and click on New Registration System and register for classes. Make sure your semester is correct and continue. There is a search function within this system, but is not as robust as the one we just showed you, so it is not recommended. Click on Enter CRNs. Enter the CRNs that you have written down and add to summary. You'll see the course populate in the lower right-hand corner. When you have listed all of your courses, select Submit to register for the course, and you'll see a status here. If there are any errors, you will see these here. If you want to drop a course, follow the directions, come to this list, select Drop, and Submit. You'll see the status has dropped.
Well, after you register, be sure to view your schedule and purchase your books. You can do that at My Pima, the Students tab, then the Academics tab. Be sure to pay your tuition and meet tuition deadlines. If you are using financial aid, you can go to My Pima, the Students tab, and then the Financial Aid tab. If you're using Veterans Benefits, you can go to My Pima, the Students tab, and then the Veterans link. If you're paying out of pocket, you can go to My Pima, Students, Register and Pay, and choose the My Account Manager link. Here, you can pay the full amount of your tuition, or you can set up a payment plan. And always check your My Pima email for important PCC information. Be sure to review video tutorials that can be found on the PCC website, Navigating Digital Spaces. Also important, check the drop and withdraw deadlines for all of your courses that you've registered for today. You can do that by going back to your schedule in number 1, or you can check the academic calendar. Each of the classes you've registered for in the schedule will show the drop and withdraw deadlines. As a rule of thumb, check with your program advisor before dropping or withdrawing from a course. Some important reminders: student responsibilities and advisor responsibilities as we work together to ensure your success. Student responsibilities are as follows: become knowledgeable about college programs, deadlines, policies, and procedures, clarify personal values and goals, keep personal record of your progress, come to each advising appointment with questions or materials for discussion, enroll in courses that you and your academic advisor have listed in My Degree Plan, accept responsibility for academic planning decisions. Advisor responsibilities are as follows: provide academic support to ensure successful progress to graduation, communicate the college's curriculum, requirements, deadlines, policies, and procedures, assist with you creating an educational plan that aligns with your academic interests and abilities, so we'll assist you with that. Guide decision-making to help you create an educational plan that fulfills your academic plan. Provide information and strategies for using college resources and services. Support your academic success by providing you with accurate and timely information and guidance. Be a responsive listener and provide encouragement during challenging times. We want you to keep striving. Pima Connect is available for you to locate your Pima Community College support network and also to make advising appointments. You can make plans to connect with your program advisor at least once a semester to ensure that you are staying on track. To find your program advisor in My Pima, log into My Pima, select the Academic tab, select Pima Connect, select My Success Network for the name and contact information of your program advisor. Let's check out this video that introduces us to Pima Connect.
Hey Aztecs! Congratulations! You're more than halfway through the semester. At this point, you're probably asking questions like, what classes do I need for next semester? How and when can I register? Who can I talk to about my program? When can I graduate? How do I ask for help? To make things easier for you, we present, wait for it, Pima Connection. This powerful tool will allow you to schedule an appointment with me, receive important updates and advising notes, communicate with your Success Network, connect with other college resources. Go to My Pima, click Students, then Academics, then Pima Connection, and get started. Don't miss out. Visit Pima Connection now.
Created using Powtoon.
Well, and let's make a note that Pima Connection is now called Pima Connect.
Hey,
Well, before long, you'll be a pro at all of these types of resources that we've shown you today. We're here to help support your journey to your next step, which is graduation. Remember to keep striving